Shut up and sit down.
Essay on Lotus. Lotus essay for students and children in English. The lotus is also commonly called as Indian lotus, Kamal, Padma, and sacred lotus. The scientific name used for biological reference is Nelumbo nucifera. Adoption of the word for lotus took place in the year 1950. These flowers are present native to southeastern Asian countries, widely cultivated in Australia, Europe, Japan, and America. It is grown in stationary water bodies like ponds, lakes, and artificial pools. The average dimension of the flower is 1.5 centimeters in length, and the horizontal spread is of 3 meter. The average diameter of leaves is 0.6 centimeter and the flowers are 0.2 meter. The average number of petals is 30. Lotus symbolizes spirituality, fruitfulness, wealth, knowledge, and illumination and is India's national flower. The national flower of a country should represent the culture, history, and heritage of a nation. It symbolizes the country's image to the world and plays a part in upholding the government's qualities. Lotus is an aquatic herb, often termed as Padma in Sanskrit, and holds a sacred status among the Indian culture. It is an integral part of the Indian culture from time immemorial. It paints a prominent feature of Indian mythology. The lotus is of Indian identity and represents the core values of the Indian psyche. The most crucial feature of lotus is that even after growing in murky water, its impurity is untouched. It also represents the purity and of heart and mind. Lotus or water lily is an aquatic plant of nymphaea with broad green floating leaves and bright flowers that grow in shallow waters. These flowers have long stems that contain air vacuoles in them. The lotus flowers have many bright petals in overlapping symmetrical patterns. The root plays an essential function in the survival tactics of lotus. It contains rhizomes that fan out horizontally through the mud below the water. Lotus cherish their tranquil beauty and provide a delightful scenario to look at as their blossoms open on the pond's surface. The flower classifies itself in kingdom Plantae. It is mostly found in a semi-tropical climate like Indonesia, Malaysia, etc. Lotus is widely cultivated in semi-tropical climates, for example in places like Australia and European countries, for its aesthetic value and majorly in America's tropical parts. Lotus is a perennial herb, preferably grown in shallow, murky water in a warm climate. The flowers remain above the water surface with the stems, leaf stalks, and root remains submerged. The upper surface of the leaves is impervious to water. The lotus has curative properties in traditional medicine. It is useful in the treatment of infections like smallpox and diarrhea. The lotus flower connects with the symbolism of Indian philosophy. Lotuses are cherished for their tranquil beauty and provide a delightful scenario to take a look at as their blossom opens on the pond's surface. Lotus is the flower that is the symbol of divinity and beauty and is often used as a smile to describe someone with pure and delicate attributes.